Hi, Katie.
How are you?
Good. My name is Brianna. I'm going to be your nurse today.
Hi, Brianna.
So how are you feeling?
Not bad. Just had a baby. So overwhelmed.
Yeah. I'm going to grab a set of vital signs and then I'll check you out, make sure you're doing all right, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. I also am going to check your IV line, make sure there's no infiltration and that everything is running properly, which it is. Okay, great. I'm also gonna, can you just say your name and date of birth for me?
Katie Sims, XXXXX.
Okay, great. Okay, and I got 122/80. And let me take your pulse. And I got 76 for your pulse. So your vitals check out all right. So I'm just gonna assess your fundus right now and your bleeding and make sure everything is okay, all right?
Okay.
So your uterus is a little bit boggy and it's displaced over to the right. When's the last time that you used the bathroom?
I haven't really gone in a while. A couple of hours.
And how much did you go when you did void?
Not a lot.
Do you feel like you need to void?
Not really. I kind of do, but.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, because I think your bladder is a little bit distended, I can feel it. We're gonna have my nurse Kayla come in and put a catheter in. Let me just check your bleeding. So you're also bleeding a little bit more than I'd like, and I have an order for Pitocin, so I'm gonna draw that up while Kayla's putting in your catheter to relieve some of the pressure in your bladder.
Okay.
Okay? Hi Katie, I'm Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
How you feeling?
I'm good. Not bad.
I'm gonna insert your Foley, okay?
Okay.
I will be inserting this while maintaining sterile technique.
So I'm going to draw up the Pitocin. So when I go into the Pyxis, I ensure that it's the right patient, I ensure it's the right med, the right route, and I also want to make sure that when I'm pulling up the med, I maintain, safety and sterile at all times. I did provide hand hygiene before I pull up the med. So what we have is Pitocin. And I make sure it's the correct order as well. So I'm going to scrub the hub with an alcohol wipe. And I'm going to aspirate some air and inject it into the Pitocin bottle so that'll be easier for me to get the medication out. Good. And the order was for 1 milliliter, which is 10 units of the Pitocin. And I'm just going to inject it into the sodium chloride. Okay, I'm gonna shake that up. I'm also gonna label the medication before I hang it with all the information with how fast it's running, at the rate, how long, and when to change it. And I'm also going to prime my line after I put it in here. Okay, so I'm going to dispose of this in the sharps container. Hi Katie, so I have your Pitocin.
Okay.
So just really quick. Kayla, would you mind grabbing me a pair of gloves, please? Thank you. So how are you feeling after the catheter was placed?
Not bad.
I would perform hand hygiene before I put on my new pair of gloves.
I'm leaving an alcohol swab here in case you
Thank you.
need one.
So I'm going to reassess your bladder as well. So your bladder seems to be midline, but it's still a little bit boggy, so I am going to start the Pitocin. Now can you just tell me your name and date of birth again?
Katie Sims, XXXXX.
And do you have any allergies?
I do not.
Okay. So I'm just going to scrub the hub. Okay, so I'm going to reassess you in about 20 minutes, okay?
20 minutes.
Perform hand hygiene. Okay, Katie, so how are you feeling?
Hi, not bad. I'm getting a little dizzy.
Okay, I'm going to assess your uterus again and then the bleeding, okay?
Okay.
So the uterus is still a little boggy and your bleeding is still pretty substantial. You also have an order for Methergine, So I'm gonna go grab that, if that's all right with you. Are you
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm also gonna have my nurse Kayla come in and massage your fundus to maybe promote contracting.
What's a fundus?
It's your uterus. So after you have the baby, your uterus is a little bit higher than we'd like. And so she's gonna massage it so that it contracts and it goes back down to where it needs to be, and the bleeding will stop eventually or lessen.
Okay.
And that's also why I'm grabbing the medication.
Okay.
Okay, Kayla, do you want to come massage the fundus? Thank you.
Hi, Katie. I'm gonna massage your fundus, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Pyxis. And I'm gonna search for Katie's name. And I'm going to take out the order that I have for Methergine. Remove it, make sure it's the correct medication, which it is. Okay. Alright. So I provided hand hygiene again, and I'm just gonna put on my gloves. So it's an ampule, so I have to break it away from me. And I also have to use a filter needle to take the medication out. Okay. Okay, so I have my medication all pulled up.
This
I'm gonna
massage
go to
screw.
Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
So I have your Methergine here. Can you just tell me your name and date of birth again?
Katie Sims, XXXXX.
Katie Sims. Okay, great. And you don't have any allergies to medications again? You don't have any allergies to medications?
Nope.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna inject this shot into your thigh.
Okay.
Okay, great. And I'm gonna dispose of this in the sharps container. Alright, so how are you feeling now, Katie?
I still feel really dizzy.
Yeah, your heart rate is going up and your blood pressure is going down a little bit. I'm gonna give the doctor a call, okay? Also gonna assess the bleeding. And it's still substantial, so I'm gonna give the doctor a call. Hello? Hi. So I have Katie Sims here, date of birth XXXX. She is postpartum right now, about 4 hours. Her bleeding is very substantial. I gave her the Pitocin order, I gave her the Methergine, and her blood pressure is dropping and her heart rate is increasing. I was wondering if you would be on your way to the hospital. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, Katie, so I have the doctor on the way.
Oh, I'm really dizzy and I'm just really like getting confused.
Okay.
Did I have a baby?
You did have the baby.
Blood pressure is dropping.
Yeah, the blood pressure is dropping, so I'm gonna call a rapid response.
Rapid response.
And some